know the Korean family that owned the corner store. Get to know the homeless dude that sits in front of the corner store. Talk to these people. Look them in the eye. Ask them a question. Engage them. Older people, not my age, like grandparent age people. 2 reasons. Number one, you'll learn more about life talking to a grandparent age person for 10 minutes every day than you'll learn about life all 4 years in college. It's an easy way to learn. 2, many societies hold their old folks high up on a pedestal and they look at them as great sages and wise and they worship them. America sometimes just, it's tough. We cast them aside. It's very difficult to be old. Last time you're in the supermarket, you see some old dude, going through the counter. You get in front of them, pull out in front of them. They're old. They don't have the same thoughts and feelings you do. Yes, they do. Go out of your way to get to know and put time into visiting with old people. It'll be good for them. It'll be great for you because their history, their walking, talking books on tape. You don't have to Google to learn. Just Google Granddaddy. That's all you got to do. Google Granddaddy. It'll be great for them and it'll be great for you. And it's amazing. Think of this. Think of it this way. And I know it's tough, man, hanging out with Grandma all the time. It's a freak show that someone's lived to be 70 or 80 or 85 or 90 years old. It's unbelievable that they've made it that long. Who the hell's laughing? Some old broad over there? I've been reading about graduation speeches in the paper, and invariably the speaker says, which none of these speakers have said, the senior class, today you head out to the real world. Class of 2009, I don't know what the hell year it is. Class of 2009, you are our future. You hold the world's future in your hand. No, you don't. That's like speak. That's undue pressure. That lady over there, the old one, she holds the world's future in her hands, too. Tomorrow she heads out into the same great, big, new, scary world that you head out into. And guess what? You got me here, I'm telling you, it isn't that great, big, new, and scary. You know what I mean? High school, you've been in the real world. High school, like someone has said already, is the real world. It's difficult. The peer pressure, the physical changes, some home situations aren't the greatest. So, quote me, sir, the paper as saying, senior class, when you get that diploma in 15 minutes from Mr. Spencer, it's going to get easier. It can. They're laughing because they keep screwing off, but it can get easier. If you've been doing the right things, just keep doing the same stuff. You don't need a speakers to tell you that. If you haven't been doing the right things, make some changes. And you know if you haven't been doing the right stuff, because senior class, no offense, you don't hold my future in your hands. I'm all set. You hold your future in your hands. And it's a serious lot. But what a great gift to choose something that you love to do for a living and pursue it with a great amount of will and discipline, because talent won't get you very far, if anywhere at all. Everyone in this room is more talented at something than everyone else. I don't care if you got great grades or if you didn't get some great grades there, old Trevor. He's looking at that dollar like it's 100. More than good grades and loads of talent, what you need is will. Simple. This is simple. Life is simple. Will and discipline. Most all the successful people I know, not just in career but in life, they're not the most talented or the most successful or smartest or slickest. What they are is loaded with the most will and discipline. If you have loads and loads of talent, loads and loads of will and discipline, then you're like your Tiger Woods, those type of dudes. Oprah. 1,000 hours into something to be able to do it well. You need to put 10,000 hours into something to be able to do it very, very well. It takes a lot of time. And all things in life. Live within the truth in all things in life. That doesn't just mean tell the truth to people. That means tell the truth to yourself.